I'm Tim van der Rijden, Operations Manager at IPP Pooling. Our circular pooling pallets are an essential part of efficient and sustainable supply chains, and therefore we call upon all our customers, retailers and other stakeholders involved to make sure that our pallets are returned as soon as possible after usage, so that the entire supply chain benefits from this circular pooling system in optimal way. But not every pallet is a pool pallet, and you have to consider different scenarios per pallet type. Today I will explain you these differences. Here we have 3 different pallet types. They look quite the same on first eye, same dimensions, same functionality, though they are important differences, and I'm going to explain for each type to give guidance what to do with these different types of pallets. First, we have a one-way pallet. Generally, one-way pallets look less robust compared to Euro pallets and pooling pallets. And like the name says, they are intended for single use. When you receive goods on a one-way pallet, the pallet becomes your property and it is up to you what you want to do with it. If you don't have a use for it, we recommend, of course, to dispose it in a sustainable way. A Euro pallet can be recognized by the marking EPAL on one block and usually a manufacturer's name on another block. The Euro pallet open pooling system is based on deposit. The first user buys the pallet, and when delivering goods on it, the deposit is charged to the recipient. The recipient now holds the Euro pallet with its deposit value, which can be passed to a next user, etc., etc. Therefore, it is important to remember that a Euro pallet has deposit value. So make sure not just to throw or give this pallet type away. If you want to know more about Euro pallets and open pooling, you can always consult our colleagues of Paki Logistics. A pooling pallet is generally painted. The pallets of IPP have a stone brown color. You can also recognize them by the marking property of IPP on one of the blocks, and you can find a manufacturing code on one of the other blocks as well. A pooling pallet is usually deployed on a pay-per-use based. IPP remains owner of the pallet and makes sure it stays in good shape by having them sorted and repaired at our service centers. After the paid usage, mostly referred to as a trip, the pallet needs to be made available again to IPP by either returning it to a depot or being passed on to another customer for a next trip. With a pool pallet, it is also important to remember that it is always owned by the pooler, in our case IPP. So it is not allowed to keep the pallet in your possession after the service for which was paid for. To reuse it is also unauthorized. You cannot sell it or give it away to any other party either. In case of pallet loss, IPP will charge a replacement fee, as every IPP pallet that gets lost needs to be replaced, which comes at a cost. We prefer to retrieve our pallets as soon as possible to ensure they can be used again and again, which is the essence of an efficient, sustainable and circular pooling system. When you have pallets available for return, you can easily register them for pickup through our website. Stay tuned for information or just reach out to our customer service whenever you have questions regarding pallet returns.